Hey everyone, this is Lord Gersh of Your Academy. I have currently a daily quest to win a couple games as a Paladin. So, considering my Paladin deck is probably my best deck right now, I thought I'd make a video of it, go through the deck, and show you sort of what my strategy and tactics are behind it. Learning experience. So this is the deck in question, Holier Minions. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is basically everything in this deck is a basic card, with just a couple of exceptions. One of those exceptions is the Argent Protector, but you could substitute a second hand of protection for him. Basically, it's an Argent Protector is a hand of protection, give a minion Divine Shield, except you also get a creature out of it. Outdoor Peacekeeper is a Humility plus a 3/3 for slightly cheap. That's the long and the short of it. You can sort of read down here what the different cards are, but let's just jump into a game and see how she plays. So as you can see up at the top, I'm a 1-star Platinum, so goes to show that despite the basicness of the deck, I'm not a complete noob, or at least we can hope.
Uther versus Garrosh.
So we're playing against a warrior.
Victory on deck.
Which is actually not something this deck is extremely strong at, since the warrior has a lot of long-term sustaining with his armor. Now, of course, I drew basically the worst possible starting hand I can possibly imagine with 3 7-mana minions. So let's get rid of all 3 and try and draw something a little bit better. That's a little better, but not a whole lot. So we might be relying on our reinforce here for a little bit in the beginning of the game.
Greetings. Well met.
And of course, it's always good to say hello. Alright, so both of us are saying no to the first turn. I'm going to throw out this guy's defensive option on turn 2, and we'll see what Garrosh does with that. So he spends his turn armoring up. Not a whole lot we can do against that. I'm going to go ahead and be a little bit aggressive since he doesn't have any minions out. I'm going to bring out the Shattered Sun Cleric, which gives me 2 3/3s on the field, one of which has Taunt. Puts me, I think, in a pretty good position. He's got to do something other than armor up this time, or he's going to start taking some pretty serious damage. This deck is better late game than early game, but it's good at surviving too. So he's definitely going for defensive play here. That's fine with me. Drew Consecration. I also got Blessing of Might. I'm a little loath to use that immediately. I am going to pull out another minion. And I'll take away his armor. So right now he's spending cards. And I'm really, well, I guess I've spent 2 cards so far, and he's really only spent 1. So the card balance is still in his favor. He's got a lot in his hand. Makes me kind of worry about late game, but hopefully... This is actually kind of an odd tactic on his part. Not one that I've seen before. So... I wonder if he's trying to build up for a shield slam, but I'm taking his armor away every single turn. Yeah, I'm just going to keep bringing out minions.
Push forward.
The battle.
So next turn, if nothing happens, I'm going to drop Blessing of Might on one of my guys, probably the Shattered Sun Cleric. Just to make things a little more exciting. Alright, so we'll take out my Frostwolf Grunt. He's got a 5 attack, so I thank him very much for taking 3 free damage there. I still don't see any particular reason to play a card right now. The Darkscale Healer doesn't help me a whole lot. I'm not really seeing what a lot of his strategy is at this point. I'm gonna keep on pouring on the ankle biter.
Push forward.
The battle! The battle!
So right now it's 20 to 30. If he hits me with the Arcanite Reaper, I almost care with Holy Light, Darkscale Healer. Let's see what he puts in. 3-1, which he'll trade out. It's fine, it's a fair move. He'll probably attack me directly. So I got 2 Holy Lights in my hand plus the Darkscale Healer. I think at this point I'm gonna ratchet up the aggression just a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is give one of these guys a Blessing of Might, bring out the Argent Protector and give him Divine Shield as well, summon another, attack with everybody,
The battle! The battle!
and heal myself with Holy Light. Try that on for size, Garrosh. So he's got a pile of cards in his hand. He's got 8 cards in his hand. Deck count is 17 and 20. He hasn't really played a whole lot of cards.
What now?
Charge forward!
So I'm wondering if he's going to bring out a second minion now that he'll charge in with, since he has the Warsong Commander on the field.
Back to work!
He's just kind of throwing himself against my guys. Alright, let's ratchet it up a little bit. I'm gonna throw Hammer of Wrath. Stormwind Champion, that'll come out next turn. Blessing of Kings, maybe, on my Argent Protector, just for the giggles? Or should I put it on the Silverhand Recruit to protect him? Let's go on the Silverhand Recruit. No, let's spread it out. I think that's a better idea.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
This is my responsibility.
He will lose next turn, unless he does something exciting. I'm not even scared of a Molten Giant with charge at this point. I don't know what he can do to me and do 27 points in 1 turn. Unless he does some crazy things with Brewmaster and Molten Giant and things of that nature.
What now?
Throw some rocks at him. And that's one way the game could end. That was fun, let's do another. Maybe one that's a little more of a challenge.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, well at
will
least this is a
fight with
slightly
honor.
better starting hand. True Silver Champion, for my money, is one of the single best cards in the game. Peacekeeper's a good card to keep around. I got a turn 1 drop, a good one with the Goldshire Footman. I'm just going to keep all 3.
Attention!
Druids are interesting because a lot of the expert Druid cards have choices where it's, you know, Druid of the Claw, you can summon a 4/4 with charge or a 4/6 with taunt. Wrath can deal 3 damage, or you deal 1 and draw a card. Different things like that. So it'll be interesting to see if the Druid that I'm playing against has any of those option cards and leverages those options. I got a second True Silver Champion. That's not so good of a draw. I'll go ahead and pull out a minion and hit him for 1. I'm sure he'll return the favor next turn with his shape. But who knows? He might throw out a minion. Up to 3 mana now. Alright. Not a lot I can do on this turn. I could bring out the Aldor Peacekeeper, summon another minion. I don't want to throw Consecrate yet.
Let me think.
I have a feeling there are more ankle biters on the way, so I think I'm just going to pop the hero power.
Reporting for duty.
And I don't even think I'm going to attack. So what would it do against the gorilla? He certainly has a lot of ankle biters, doesn't he? Bring out the grunt and another minion. Is that a good idea? I think so.
What you want? Reporting for duty.
Thinking of running him in here. That way, if he attacks anything with the Crocolisk, if I were him next turn, I would probably attack with the Crocolisk against the Grunt to kill it, and then have both of these run into me. I can follow that up with Consecrate next turn. Let's
battle!
do a little bit. Alternatively, he could trade here, and then attack me with these 3. But I think it'd be smarter to trade to kill the Grunt, keep him alive, and then attack with these 2, at which point I'll wipe the board next turn with Consecrate. Or he could give him Mark of the Wild, which complicates things substantially. Now I'm thinking of bringing out the Peacekeeper at this point, along with the minion. Peacekeeper can cut his attack to 1, that makes him substantially less threatening. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go.
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
So he can attack me directly now, but it wouldn't do very much. And in the near future, I should be able to trade out on his minions. Could bring out the Shattered Sun Cleric, and that'll be enough to kill the Crocolisk. And give me another 3/3 on the field.
Let
Sounds
me
like a good idea to me.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Last warning.
More ankle
Reporting for
biters.
duty.
So see how he handles that. I still don't have anything with taunt. But I have true silver champions. Also, next turn I could bring out Lord of the Arena pretty easily.
One shot, one kill.
Kind of an odd thing to target. Oh, he's gonna... Alright. He spent several cards to kill the one. I'm perfectly happy with that. Now, if he can't get rid of that last remaining Silverhand recruit, then I'll gladly trade out with the Nightblade. I think that's what we'll do.
To battle.
And this is the
For
time
justice.
where I do a little damage to him and get some life back for him. Let's bring out another recruit.
Reporting for duty.
So that move there, let me find it. That's important because that's me destroying a card for no card cost. The Silverhand recruit was free. You make an argument that the reason why I was able to do that was because I lost a card previously, and that's true. So he's going to take out my minion, that's fine. Kind of surprised he hasn't done anything else this turn. He didn't do anything else this turn. 2 Hammers of Wrath, 6 mana available. This is easy. Another Ankle Biter, Lord of the Arena,
For justice.
and to the face. Look, now it's 23-23, and I have more minions on the board than you do. And still haven't used the Consecrate yet.
One shot, one kill.
See, I don't like that move with the Elven Archer. I mean, I guess it gets a minion on the table, but you're spending the Battlecry ability of the Elven Archer to destroy a non-card. There's no card trade out there. I think Stormwind Champion and then hit him in the face with Lord of the Arena and bring out another Ankle Biter for fun and profit. Also could bring out the Argent Protector.
I wonder.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Could put Divine Shield on the Stormwind Champion, which would make him, to protect him a little bit. Kind of like that idea.
Not on my watch.
Farewell.
So right now, here's another number to keep track of. I have 16 damage sitting on the board. Oh, he heals. So he had 17 health, plus I have 6 damage in my hand. So it's the kind of thing where, you know, you can kind of do that math and see, do I actually have enough to kill him this turn? So actually, let's think about this. I have 16 on the board, I have 6 in my hand. 16 plus 6 is 22. He's got 26 life. Can't kill him this turn.
Let me think.
But what I can do is hit him for that 16.
This is my responsibility.
Farewell.
What you want? Reporting for duty.
I don't think there's any board wiping abilities that Druids have, other than just swarming with their own minions. Hello, Corehound. I don't care. Empty Mana Crystal at this point will allow him to draw a card. Excess mana. There you go. Let's see if he draws anything good. can't really do much with that. I have a lot more than 12 damage on
I
the
can
table and
see.
he's now on. Game over. Nice little graphical glitch right there. And that's how we do it. Very simple deck. I'll run through it one more time if anyone wants to use this themselves. I also have it, of course, posted on Ire Academy and in Hearthstone. The basic idea of this deck is most of the cards in it can do double duty, right? Stormwind Champion is a card that's a powerful soldier, also buffs other minions. Guardian of Kings, a powerful soldier that heals me. Lord of the Arena is a powerful soldier who can also defend, as you saw just now. Darkscale Healer, again a soldier and healing. Hammer of Wrath is one of the few direct damage cards in the game. Hammer of Wrath, it's 3 damage with a draw. Beautiful. Consecration is for wiping out ankle biters. Too many games I've been Swarm of Small Minions. Consecration, done. Blessing of Kings, one of the single best buffs in the game. 4 mana, and you can turn a 1/1 Silverhand Recruit into a 5/5 Terror with this. True Silver Champion is an impact card. Suddenly I deal 4 damage to you out of nowhere, and it heals me as I do it. It's only 4 mana. It's an unlockable card. It's incredible. I can't imagine ever making a Paladin deck without this. Shattered Sun Claire gets me a 3/3 soldier and buffs someone else for the same price. Ironfur Grizzly is a 3/3 soldier who also can defend. Aldor Peacekeeper is a Grizzly without the taunt and a Humility rolled into the same card. Frostwolf Grunt and Goldshire Footman are there as speed bumps. I need early taunt minions just to defend to help me get to the late game. That's what they're there for. Argent Protector, a little bit of the same way. It's, again, Frostwolf Grunt minus the taunt plus a Hand of Protection. And then just a handful of buffs to round it out. Hand of Protection, Blessing of Might, and Holy Light. So that's the deck. It's pretty easy to make. It's very effective, and I recommend it. And just for giggles, I just got enough money to buy a new pack. Let's do that, and we'll open the pack together and see what I get. That's always great. Alright. An epic. A common, a rare, and a common. That's a pretty good haul. At the very least, an epic and a rare. It's a great pack. Alright, let's do this common first. Mirror Entity. What an excellent spell for a mage. I have a quest, a daily quest for a mage right now. This might go straight into that deck. Young Dragonhawk, great for decks that focus on buffing. Wouldn't be terrible in this Paladin deck, actually. 1/1 Wind Fury for 1 if it doesn't get taken out. 2 damage the next turn. You can buff it into the Stratosphere. Good with Druids, with Shaman, with, well, not so much Warlocks. You get the idea. Ironbeak Owl, one of the most solid cards in the game. 2/1 with a Silence. Fantastic. Alright, we got a rare. Light Warden. That's good for priest decks, good for paladin decks, anything that can focus on healing. It's not bad. I have to think about what I'd like to do with that. Also, 1 mana for a 1/2. That alone is not too shabby. And finally... Oh! Wow. Every once in a while. Wow. I need to find a place for that in the Paladin deck. Been good playing with you guys. Hope to post this video online. Hopefully you guys like it, and there will be more of that in the future. Take care.